advantage. Officials making sure everything is good timing-wise, technically with the clocks and whatnot. And Shea Flores will throw the ball up. It is controlled by the Kings. And it's great to have you with us again here from Adventist Health Arena as Ledoux on the right wing. Ledoux, 26 years old, out of Louisiana Tech. He'll run the point for Stockton. To Deontay Burton, now right wing to Jordan Ford. And Ford with a three, and that's off the mark. Jordan Ford, a local product, and attended St. Mary's High School. St. Mary's College, I beg your pardon. St. Mary's High School is right up the road here in Stockton, but St. Mary's College had an outstanding run playing for Randy Bennett. As that three is drained by Maxwell Lewis out of Pepperdine. Noel for three, try and answer. It's off the mark, and Lewis skies for the rebound. Lewis looking to push. Scottie Pippen Jr. Some moves on Ford, gets to the cup and puts it off the window and through. So Scottie Pippen, 23 years old, out of Vanderbilt, shoots 44% from the floor so far in the young season, averaging just under 20 points a game. Ford on a two-way contract with the Kings will give it up to Noel, and Noel will put it in. Jalen Noel, 6'4", out of Washington. This is Lewis again for three, and that is good. So Maxwell Lewis making his presence felt here early. Ford rejects the screen, moving to his left, and now a beautiful bounce pass to Comanche, and that bounce pass from Deontay Burton was on point, and Comanche finishes with a two-hand flush. So 7-4 South Bay here in the opening minutes. This is Pippen getting to the baseline. Waldorf there will have to lob it out to White, and now to King. And he launches a three and connects. So Luke King, 24-year-old player out of Oregon, widens the South Bay lead. It's 10-4 Lakers. Far side three, and that's off the mark. That was Noel. And the ball goes out of bounds off the miss. And South Bay takes over again, leading 10-4. Pippen will be fouled on a reach-in. And it's on Jordan Ford. And that's the first team foul. White to Pippen. Pippen up top puts the ball on the floor and has his pocket pick. That was a good deflection away from Ledoux, and Ledoux will receive a bounce pass from Noel, and then it got convoluted in the paint, so the Kings will just push it back out. Ford and back to Noel. Burton fading away, tough look, and it's no good. Offensive rebound though, Comanche, and he is rejected. He is rejected by Alex Fudge. That'll be a goaltend. So they call goaltend and give 2 points to Stockton. And it's 10-6 South Bay. King lobs it into the front court to Fudge. And Fudge gets it back. It's King. And now on the right wing, this is White, and it's too strong. Rebound is loose, and the Kings control. Ledoux trying to get it to Ford, and there's going to be an offensive foul here called on Ledoux. So the first personal on Ledoux. Pippen to King. King right of the lane and lays it up and in, and it looks like Noel got hit in the mouth as King blew by him. But no whistle, and it's 12-6 South Bay. Comanche give it back out to Burton for three, and that's too strong. And King clamps the rebound. Pippen keeps on the perimeter to King, left wing three, and that's short. And good anticipation there by Lewis. That ball just kind of deadened off the rim, and Lewis with the putback. Lewis got it baseline left, put it right back up and in. Maxwell Lewis was an electric player for Pepperdine under Lorenzo Romar, and in his first season in the G League. And now a three-point attempt is off the mark by Noel. Rebound, though, Ford, who lays it back up and in. Jordan Ford, Johnny on the spot. It's going to be juggled by Pippen and gets it back. And now out to Lewis. Right wing three, that's short. Noel tried to accelerate and runs into Pippen, puts it up, and are they going to count it? They will. So it's a blocking foul on Scottie Pippen. And this will be a three-point play opportunity for the Kings when we come back. It's going to be a reach-in foul on Alex Fudge as we are back here at Adventist Health Arena. Coming out of break, Deontay Burton was able to complete the three-point play. And then Alex Fudge with an electric dunk on the other end for South Bay. So the Lakers leading 16-11 with just over 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. And the Comanche to Ledoux. And now Ledoux tries to go in and is rejected, and a loose ball gathered in by South Bay, and taking it all the way is Jack White. So 18-11 Lakers. In for the Kings, Dane Goodwin. And Goodwin coming off the bench during that immediate timeout out of Notre Dame. And now Ledoux for three. It's no good. Bodies get tangled up, fall to the floor. It was Fudge and also Comanche. And the foul is going to go on Alex Fudge. And with that, couple of new players on the floor for South Bay. Quindary Witherspoon and also Shaq Harrison. Lewis and White will get a breather for South Bay. And now Goodwin, who again checked in at the immediate timeout. Inbounds nearly stolen, but Comanche able to secure it, gets it to Ford, and now to Goodwin for three, and that's good. A good on-balance shot there for Dane Goodwin. Now Fudge tries an answer with a straightaway three. It is no good. And Comanche with the rebound to Ford. Ford, left-handed dribble. Now kicks to Burton. Burton hesitation move in the paint, puts it up, and the rim spits it out. Harrison with Pippen flanking to his right, gets it to Pippen, to King, back to Harrison. A head fake, a spin move. To Pippen on the baseline, now to King, left wing for three. Yeah, that's too strong. Goodwin will zoom it into the front court and then turn the ball over. A long pass ahead for Pippen, who has to dive to save it from going out of bounds, but he's unable to do so. Pippen touched the end line as he was sliding along the hardwood. So Christian Terrell will check in here for the Kings. Burton has a seat, Ford has a seat, and also for Stockton, Scal Labissiere, 27-year-old out of Kentucky. South Bay by 4, 4:40 to go here in the first quarter. This is James Akinjo. Terrell off to his left. Akinjo also in the game. And Terrell gets a loose ball, puts a floater up. It's no good, and the rebound is taken by Fudge. Good board there by Fudge. And now a turnover, and a live ball turnover is going to lead to a dunk and a foul. What a finish. Caleb Ledoux, and he's fouled from behind by Fudge. And that is a third personal on Fudge, so he'll have a seat. Also, King will check out for South Bay. White is back on the floor. And also, Demoy Hodge out of Mizzou comes in for the first time for the Lakers. And that's a three-point play. (18-17), the Laker lead has been sheared to 1. Knifing into the lane, then giving it up was Harrison for 3, and that is good. And it's Quindary Weatherspoon. So lead back to 4 for the Lakers. Akinjo. It's a good one. And now back up top to Akinjo. This is a long 2. It does not fall, but he gets the miss. Tap back to him, and now an alley-oop to Labissiere, and the big fella finishes. So second chance points there for Stockton. And a great feed to Labissiere, who had a great finish. 2-point game. And now losing a handle, it's Harrison. Kings come away with the steal. Ledoux navigating into the front court. To Terrell. Now Goodwin off to his left is Ledoux. Labissiere straddling the key, and now out to Goodwin, right wing 3, and that is around the rim and out. Tip back though by Christian Terrell. 26-year-old out of Sacramento State. Shaq Harrison, skip pass, far corner. This is a 3 if it falls. It does not. And that was Bryce Hamilton with the try. Hamilton out of UNLV. So a tie game, and the Kings a chance to take the lead. Akinjo got it. So Stockton leads 23-21. Just under 2.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Weatherspoon turns around, shoots an air ball, and the ball was saved out of bounds by White, but right to the Kings. Now Terrell in rhythm for 3, and it's too strong. Lakers looking to push. Harrison, Euro step, and it's no good. Harrison did everything but finish there, and the ball goes out of bounds, last touch by the Lakers. So the Kings, with the lead, will get it back when we come back after a timeout on the floor. The Kings 23, the Lakers. Deuce Mason and Morgan Reagan today, and happy to have you with us on the G League Network. Opening day for the Stockton Kings here in the 209. And right now, Stockton a 23-21 lead. And leading all scorers right now is Maxwell Lewis for South Bay. Lewis currently on the bench, but he has 7 points to lead all scorers. Goodwin with a head fake, drives it, and has the ball knocked away from behind. Goodwin is trying to tell the officials that that happened in the act of shooting, and it looks like the officials concur. And the foul on Quindary Weatherspoon. So this is 1 for 2, and that free throw is made. Of course, the G League foul rule is a bit different. It's a 2-point attempt, so you get 1 free throw, and it counts for 2 points. 25-21. Near corner, a three, and that is drained by Demoy Hodge. That's his first made three of the season. Labissiere leaving it for Terrell, who runs to the rim and lays it off the glass. Kings a 3-point lead here on their home floor. White trying to finish with the left hand, denied. And now a Kinjo, a pull-up three, and it's short. Hamilton into the front court toward the hole. We'll leave it for Harrison. Shaq Harrison will try a three, and that's wide left. And a rebound tipped and controlled by Terrell. And this is Noel, who tried to finish and was blocked. And now a turnover for the Lakers, back in the hands of the Kings. And this is Terrell running to the rim with a two-hand flush. Terrell with 4 points now. And it's 29-24. Stockton with 13 seconds to go. 8 to shoot. White can't handle the pass. And with 6 seconds, the Kings have it and have numbers. And in the lane, going up, getting the ball stripped was Noel, but he recovers, puts it up and in with 1 second remaining. And that will do it for quarter number one. So at the end of one quarter, it's Stockton 31 and SouthBay 24. Play, it's the Kings with the lead. It's 31-24. And after one quarter, the Kings shooting 45% from the floor. They're just 1 of 10 from beyond the arc. And that 1-3 made by Dane Goodwin. Meanwhile, 50% from the floor for the Lakers. King for three, and that is an air ball, and Kings will take it over off that miss. Terrell, nice bounce pass to Goodwin with the finish. Beautiful look from Terrell. And Goodwin with an easy deuce. Hodge will try and answer for the Lakers, no good. And back the other way is Akinjo for the Kings. Akinjo off of Labissiere screen. We'll get it back up top for three, and that is short. So the struggles from beyond the arc continue for Stockton, now 1 of 11. And again, the Lakers will turn it over. Labissiere, it's a good one. Corner pocket, no. And Terrell, put back, yes. What a tip back by Christian Terrell, who's been crashing the glass for Stockton. And now the Kings with an 11-point lead. And Harrison will penetrate, then fling it back out to Hodge. Witherspoon to King, out to Hodge. Yeah, that's too strong. And Terrell, again, crashing the glass, this time on the defensive end. Noel, the deep three, no. And Witherspoon, a long pass ahead. That's King to Witherspoon, and Witherspoon blocked by Noel. Good defense there by Noel. And now a three is no good. Terrell trying to get one from beyond the arc, and it would not fall. Little juke move here. That was Hamilton. The ball goes out of bounds, they say last touch by the Kings. And with that, Comanche and Ford will check in. Labissiere and Noel will come out. Harrison, a lot of dribbling, and Harrison will finish with the left hand. That was a great finish from Harrison. Kings lead is 9 as we approach 9 to go in the second quarter. Goodwin flings to Ford, to Goodwin, on balance 3, and around the rim and out. A long pass ahead to King as the Lakers looking to push, and King throws it wildly off the backboard. Now the Kings looking to push the other way. Ford, Akinjo, and he lost a handle on it. And a nice passing there between King and Hodge, and King with the finish. And a delay in game warning being assessed to the Lakers. That time, Terrell was being harassed, but he was also fouled. I believe it was Harrison with the foul there. So Maxwell Lewis will check in here for the Lakers. And Demoy Hodge has a seat. Lewis leading the Lakers in the points column with 7. Had 7 quick ones out of the gate. Burton will drive it, and Burton scoops it off the glass. No, and the rebound was secured by King for South Bay. And now King, the trailer, takes the 3 and leaves it short. Burton tips the rebound to himself and then loses it to Lewis. And Lewis around the rim and out. King, the offensive rebound, block, but a foul on Goodwin. And now some pushing and shoving, and Comanche getting into it with King. So free throw is good. And that's just 1. So it's a 5-point game. The Kings lead by 5. And now Ford for 3, and it's good. Well, Jordan Ford did that a lot at St. Mary's for Randy Bennett. It's a deep 3, and it goes for Bryce Hamilton. Hamilton coming into this game 22% from beyond the arc on the young season. Ford creeps to his right, then gives back to his left. Now they enter at Comanche, and Comanche's shot bothered by King, and those two continue to joust. King goes right into Burton and Comanche and then falls backwards. I think that was more King just falling back. I don't think there was any intent there on the part of either Burton or Comanche, but it will be a foul on Burton. And it will be a shooting foul. So this will be 1 for 2 here. And he got it. Ford leaves it for Akinjo, and Akinjo slithers to the bucket and puts it off the glass and through. Akinjo, the 22-year-old out of Baylor, makes it 40-35 Stockton. Now for 3, it will rattle out for Bryce Hamilton. Akinjo sings it down low to Ford, who's all by himself, and an easy deuce for Jordan Ford. Maxwell Lewis. Now the other way. It's stolen. And this is Scottie Pippen. And Pippen right to the rim and lays it up and in. So it's a three-point game, 42-39 Stockton. Ford lobbing it a long way down there to Comanche, and Comanche is fouled. And that foul's on Bryce Hamilton. And Kings shooting 44% from the field, and the Lakers 45.5%. South Bay 5 of 18 from 3, and Stockton continues to struggle from distance, 2 of 16. So the Kings with it coming out of the break, and Ledoux will leave it for Burton. Stops and gives it out to Akinjo. Back to Burton, and a pass across the way to Ledoux. Just got there. Now Jordan Ford, turnaround three, and that is buttered. Jordan Ford right through the cylinder. Tickles the twine and makes it 45-39 Stockton. Lewis, mid-range jumper is good. Lewis was such a talented scorer. We talked about it, touched on it earlier at Pepperdine. And Lewis continues to score points here, and this one is Comanche with the answer, just backing his way in. Backing his way in on Jack White. Lewis, by the way, now with 12 points. Now Pippen is rejected by Comanche. That length really coming into play there for Comanche. And now Burton hesitates from the right wing, elevates, tries to feed it back out, and it's anticipated by Lewis. Pull up three straight away. No good, but King skies in for the dunk back. 47-43 Stockton. Akinjo to Ford. Akinjo to Burton now. And Burton a mid-range jumper. And got the friendly roll there. It kissed off the window, went around the rim off the square of the backboard. Lewis short. And a long rebound pops out to midcourt. And this is Akinjo. What a flashy lob there. And the finish for Deonte Burton. Akinjo over the head lob, and Burton the easy finish. (51-43) Stockton. Pippen from the right elbow. Can't get it to go. Now Ford head up into the front court. Three if it goes, and it's short. That was Ledoux. Lakers with a miss ahead to Hamilton, trying to muscle his way down there. Ball popped loose, but Pippen finds it. And now Pippen navigates to the three-point arc and buries it. That was cold-blooded. Scottie Pippen just dribbled out to the three-point arc, turned around, put it through. Jordan Ford eludes the defender. It was Pippen who was on his coattails, and now down low to Comanche. Missed the first one, but tips back the miss. So Chance Comanche, 27-year-old from Arizona, makes it 53-46 Stockton. 2:55 to go in the second quarter, and now a timeout called by South Bay. The Kings and the Lakers from Stockton. Zach Bayruti, glad to have you with us. 2:55 to go here into the second quarter and in the first half. 53-46 Stockton. And the Lakers will have 18 seconds on the timer as they inbound to Pippen. Pippen elevates to Lewis. Passes up the three. Lewis goes to the rack and is rejected by Labissiere. Loose ball back out to the perimeter to Harrison, and with the shot clock winding down, he has his pocket picked. This is Ledoux, and Ledoux is going to get fouled. It was a good job there by Harrison, not letting Ledoux have it easy to. So it'll be a free throw coming for Caleb Ledoux, 1 for 2. Ledoux gets it to rattle home. So Ledoux with 5 points. Lewis to Harrison, and now a skip pass to the far corner to Weatherspoon, and his three rims out. Kinjo, with the bodies going flying away from the ball, has to stop. And the foul is going to be on Labissiere away from the ball. So an offensive foul as Labissiere was jousting for position. And with 2 minutes to go, the Lakers will take it back, trailing by 9. Harrison is blocked by Labissiere. Scow with a great block there, got his fingertips on it, and now the Kings looking to push, and they find Ledoux ahead for the bucket. Caleb Ledoux, some G League experience with Santa Cruz, Texas, Mexico City, and Birmingham, and now a foul on the other end, and an offensive foul on Scottie Pippen. And Pippen pleading his case. Noel to Ford. That was a give and go, and Ford falls away, puts it up and in. Jordan Ford is so crafty when he gets into that space. Ford, as we know, can shoot it from outside, but very crafty when he gets into those crevices as well. Straightaway three is off the mark for White, and the offensive rebound gathered by Harrison. Tried to pass it back into the high front court and stolen by the Kings. Noel will start the ball popping. It finds Ford right wing for three, and he feathers it through. Now a long pass to Harrison, and Harrison lays it up and in, and he's fouled from behind. I believe by Terrell, and indeed it is. So with under a minute to go in the first half. And Harrison will try and complete a three-point play. And he's unable, as it's off the heel. Ford with the rebound. Ford getting the play call from Lindsey Harding, the head coach of the Kings. Noel, Euro step, kicks it out near corner for three, and that's off the mark from Terrell. 37 seconds to go in the first half. Ledoux went to the floor, no whistle, and now blocked from behind as Harrison was trying to finish from close. White gets the loose ball back to Harrison. Pippen with 5 to shoot, gives it up to Lewis. Lewis into the lane. He is rejected emphatically by Labissiere, and the loose ball gathered in and shot by Weatherspoon. That was off the mark, but the Kings wanted a shot clock violation. I thought that shot was late also. Well, 7 to shoot, and now Pippen for three, and he makes it. So no shot clock violation, and the Lakers may have gotten a break there. Looked like the horn had sounded, and now Noel runs into Pippen. That'll be an offensive foul with 0.9 to go, so the Lakers will have a chance for more points. It'll have to be a quick catch and shoot, obviously, with under a second, but 0.9. It is time to catch and fire. And the pass intercepted, and that is going to do it for half number one. The Kings 62 and the Lakers 51. So the Lakers, who were ahead early, fell behind, and the Kings have a double. Were before we get started if they had a program monitor. I don't know if they will have a replay monitor. Okay, so they'll have access to a program monitor, but they won't have certain angles and views, is what we're being told. So we are starting the second half. Into the third quarter we go. Again, Zach Bayruti and for Deuce Mason and Morgan Reagan, and glad to have you with us from Adventist Health Arena in downtown Stockton. The teams change directions, and Pippen off to our right, turns around, fades away, can't get it to go. Offensive rebound, White, who puts it back up and in, and Jack White breaks the seal on the second half. So 62-53 as the Kings have their first possession of the second half. And Ford lobbing it down low to Burton. Kicks it out to Ledoux, who drives toward the baseline, spins it back, and gives to Ford. Ford to shoot. And Ford to Ledoux, a good look at a three, and he drains it. Rattles it home, does Ledoux. Ledoux shooting 38% from beyond the arc on the young season coming into this game. Pippen went down there, and Pippen had to be helped up by King. And Pippen still looks a little bit woozy as he jogs into the front court. And now Pippen with it to King. Lift fake on a three, and up top to Lewis. Lewis out to Pippen. And Pippen short on the three, and the rebound tipped by Noel, controlled by Comanche. Ahead to Ford. Pull-up three, and that is short, but Ford anticipates it. Got his own miss, went after it right out of his hand, knew exactly how short it was going to be. And Jordan Ford, just a brilliant player, as King, all by himself, slams it home. Blew right by the defense that time. Burton does not hesitate, but he's too strong on the three, and a loose ball foul will be called on the Lakers, and that'll be on Scottie Pippen. Third personal on Pippen, and that's the first team foul of the second half. Ten to shoot for the Kings. Ledoux goes to the hole and scoops it up and in. Good move there by Ledoux. Stockton by 14. It is the home opener this afternoon for the Stockton Kings. Good crowd on hand as down low. A missed layup. That's Fudge. And the long miss goes out to Ford. Spin move. Ford lost to handle. Regathers. Gives to Ledoux. A three from the left wing is right through. Rips the net. And the Kings have really opened it up now. A 16-point lead. 71-55. And out of bounds, it'll stay with the Lakers. Pippen to White. And now back to Pippen, who curls to his left. To White. Shot fake on a three. And try to feed it in there to Lewis. Busy hands bother that pass, and now a steal. Noel. Kings with numbers. Ledoux. And an easy layup. Kings running the break beautifully that time, and they widen the lead. 73-55, and Pippen falling away from a tough angle. Kisses it off the window. Noel, too strong. This is White straight away, all by himself, and can't convert. Jack White coming into this one 1 of 5 this season from three. Jordan Ford's been hot from beyond the arc, and he stays hot. And a timeout called by Dane Johnson. Arena, Zach Bayruti, glad to have you with us. It'll be Comanche, Noel, Goodwin, Burton, and Ford for Stockton. And for the Lakers, it'll be Jack White, Scottie Pippen, who brings the ball up, Maxwell Lewis. Also, Luke King and Alex Fudge. It's Lewis up top to Pippen, left wing, and it's short. And Comanche clamps the miss. Goodwin bounces it to Comanche, and then Jordan Ford running to the rim. Tried to reverse lay and was blocked by Pippen. Ford never saw Pippen coming. Fudge will take it and try and scoop it, but a tough angle, and the shot was bothered by the defense of the Kings. And now Burton with the left hand skies to the rim and finger rolls it through. And now Pippen being hassled by Burton. They're going to say that Burton was up too close on him. So even though Burton was on the business end of that, he's going to get tagged with a foul. Noel will check out, and Terrell is in for Stockton. And now King's shot is blocked by Comanche, and now a long distance pass to Terrell. Skip pass the other way, shot fake from Goodwin. Goodwin will dribble it into the thicket of defenders. Out to Terrell and now to Ford, and a reset here for Stockton. Comanche will take it. Try to dish it into the lane to Burton. It's knocked away, stolen by the Lakers. Fudge leaves it for White. A head fake, now a drive, and White a left hand, and Comanche with a stuff. Goodwin ahead for an easy lay-in for Christian Terrell. 80-57 Stockton. To three, if it goes, it does not for Lewis. Lewis had the hot hand early, but he's cooled a bit. Jordan Ford lobs it for Comanche, and just a little bit offline there. Good thought. And Comanche certainly has the length to haul in most anything that's in his orbit, but not that time from Jordan Ford. (80-57) Stockton, and now driving, scooping, and getting fouled is Harrison. And Jordan Ford commits the foul. Second personal on Ford, and this will be 1 for 2 here for Harrison. So the free throw will rim out. And Terrell into the front court to Ford. Ford gets the handoff, and from the right elbow fades away. Can't get it to go, and the rebound taken by Hodge. To Harrison. And Harrison trying to drive it in on Terrell, and strong move, but Harrison unable to get it to go. It's going to stay with the Lakers with 12, beg your pardon, now 14 on the reset of the timer. Witherspoon straight away and knocks it down. Quindary Witherspoon, 27 years old, out of Mississippi State. And he draws the Lakers to within 20. Goodwin keeps it on the perimeter and gets it back, gives to Ford. Labissiere, who's just checked in for Stockton, up with the right hand, but he traveled. Labissiere tried to stop, and he dragged his pivot foot. Scal trying to plead his case. It's going to fall on deaf ears. Now King, nice bounce pass across the way, but Witherspoon can't handle it. And it's saved from going out of bounds by Goodwin, but right to the Lakers, who missed that shot. And now the Kings come away with it. They do not have numbers, but Ford's going to drive it in anyways, scooping high off the window and in. We talked about the craftiness of Jordan Ford, and you see it on display there. Great touch there by Ford. Nice back cut. Hodge will feed it to White, and White goes up and is fouled, and he'll have a free throw here. And Deontay Burton commits the foul with 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Near corner, Hodge feed it out to King. He'll take the three, and it's short, and the rebound ricochets right into the hands of Dane Goodwin. to Akinjo. Akinjo is going to be blocked but simultaneously fouled by Jordan Nicholas. So this will be a free throw for Akinjo. This will be Akinjo's first free throw attempt this afternoon. Akinjo stays perfect on the year. He extends the Stockton lead to 24. This is Hamilton to Weatherspoon, and a good finger roll there from Weatherspoon. Terrell zooms into the front court. And he's going to work here, taking it to the hole, gives a skip pass this way to Goodwin for three, and that's off the mark. Great fight there for the offensive rebound, and that was Terrell. And Terrell was between two gold jerseys and still came away with it. And then the foul given. That was Bryce Hamilton who commits the foul. And Noel will check in, as will Ledoux. Goodwin and Burton will check out for Stockton. So 1 for 2 here for Terrell, and he makes it. Approaching 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. And Weatherspoon will try and take it in, and he gets it to go. And Noel's going to be fouled here, I believe, by Harrison. Yeah, he was about to blow by him, and Harrison commits the foul. And that is the fourth team foul. Jalen Noel played 4 seasons with the T-Wolves, including 65 games last season, and Noel can't finish that time. Ball pops out. It'll be an offensive rebound tracked down by the Kings. And they get it to Terrell here for a reset. A quick three taken by Noel. It's off the mark. And Nicholas with the rebound. Harrison to the near corner. Weatherspoon to Harrison. Up top, a three if it goes, and it does, as Hamilton drains it from the top of the circle. So South Bay now within 19. Kinjo going to work. Kinjo finds some space down there, steps back, fades away, and just can't finish. Offensive rebound, Labissiere taps it to Noel, and Noel drives it in. They're going to say he got stripped. Noel can't believe it. He thought he was fouled. He thought it should be a free throw here, a 1 for 2, but it's going to be Lakers ball, so that was a good strip. I'm not sure.
It's cute.
Lakers will have it as we are back at Adventist Health Arena in downtown Stockton. Just under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter, and it's 86-67 Stockton. Hodge up top and weaves through the defense, kicks it out to Weatherspoon, and he drives, can't convert on the floater though, and Labissiere gets his paws on the rebound. Ledoux jukes toward the left and now moves to his right. One dribble, then terminates to Labissiere. Labissiere goes up and makes the bucket. That was not an easy shot there from Labissiere, 6'10" out of Kentucky. Scal's so skilled. The Weatherspoon tries to pass it up to the point. It's knocked away, and Ledoux can't corral it. It goes out of bounds. They were trying to get it to Shaq Harrison, and Ledoux anticipated it well, but just could not come up with the steal before it went out of bounds on the far sideline. Hodge, long three won't go. The putback won't go, but Jordan Nicholas got fouled. And that foul is going to be on Labissiere. So Nicholas is 2 of 2 from the line on the young season. This will be his first attempt today. And he's well short, and Witherspoon almost got the rebound. Now it's loose, and it is an offensive rebound for the Lakers, but it's taken away by Terrell. It was initially gotten in by Demoy Hodge, and then Terrell came in and pried it loose. It goes out of bounds and was last touched by the Lakers, so the Kings will have it with just under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Akinjo will bring it up. And Akinjo slings it down low to Labissiere, who elevates, and it was knocked out of bounds by the Lakers. No foul there. Lindsey Harding wanted a foul. So 11 seconds on the timer. And Akinjo receives the inbound. This is going to be a 3 if it goes, but it's going to be off the top of the backboard. So 1:36 to go in the third, 88-67 Stockton. Witherspoon to Hamilton, and now out to Hodge. Hodge steps in about 15 feet, won't go, and Terrell the rebound off the miss, and look out. It's almost stolen by Hodge, but Akinjo does well to protect the ball. And Akinjo will weave it back out. Terrell trying to step into the lane and lost a handle on it. 2-on-1 for the moment, and Witherspoon will go to the tin and put it in. And they are going to call foul here on Akinjo. Akinjo is trying to establish position, and Witherspoon did a nice job to get around him, not to commit a charge. He finished, and he drew the foul on Akinjo. This is for a three-point play. It's no good, and Nicholas went crashing to the floor. And they say Akinjo committed the loose ball foul. And that's his third. This is 1 for 2 for Nicholas. And he's short with it. Ledoux, dangerous pass there midcourt to Akinjo. Akinjo gets it. Finds Labissiere, back out to Akinjo. He'll launch the three, and too strong. Hamilton takes it right to the rim and lays it up and in. So the Lakers within 16. And the shot clock is off the final 14 seconds here in the third quarter, and the Kings likely will hold for the last look. Noel to the corner. This is Terrell for three at the buzzer, and he connects. 1.1 second, and this is going to not count. Even had it gone, it would not have counted. Bryce Hamilton, a half-court heave. So the Kings take a good-sized lead into the fourth quarter, and Adventist a clock issue as we were trying to start this quarter. 20-point lead for Stockton, 91-71. Again, Zach Bayruti, glad to be with you, filling in for Deuce Mason and Morgan Reagan today. And it'll be Dane Goodwin bringing it up for the Kings. Noel trying to get around Nicholas, and Nicholas with good defense. The ball comes loose, and it's taken away by Witherspoon, and he tried to pass it across the way, slipped out of his hand, but finds Harrison back to Witherspoon, and now it pinballs around, and it's controlled by the Kings. Noel trying to go coast to coast, and he's fouled down low by Demoy Hodge. So this will be 1 for 2 here for Noel. Talked about Noel, 65 games with the T-Wolves last season, was in camp with the Kings. And his free throw will bounce home. Noel, the Pac-12 Player of the Year in 2019 with Washington. Now Hodge has the answer for the Lakers, beg your pardon. Kinjo answers back for the Kings. Harrison bounce pass up top, shot fake for Hamilton, now to Hodge, and Hodge can't connect from the right wing. Deontay Burton is too strong in the rebound taken by Comanche, was almost jarred loose, but a good offensive board by Comanche, and Noel try a three from just to the left of the top of the circle, and that goes out of bounds. Witherspoon up top to Harrison. To Witherspoon, shot fake on the three, takes it in, and then gives it out to the far corner. Shot fake, and now a three attempted by Harrison, and it will bounce a couple of times and to come out. Offensive rebound, Hodge can't put it back. And the Kings with it. And Noel maybe trying to do a little bit too much there, had the ball knocked loose, but the Kings still retain it. And now a misconnection between Comanche and Burton. Burton started to drive toward the paint. Comanche thought he was going to stay on the perimeter. 96-74, I believe, is the score. It's frozen on the score bug as Hodge misses the three from the right wing. So 96-74 is the correct score. Comanche's going to take this, and it's too strong. Hodge leaves for Harrison. Hesitation move. Harrison quickly to the rim, lays it up and in. And a timeout called by Lindsey Harding.
Time I break into 4, 3, 2, I'll use my cue.
Fourth quarter with 9:17 to go in this one, and it's 96-76 Kings. And Jordan Ford will be the ball handler for Stockton. Takes into the front court. Deontay Burton will drive past Lewis. He'll elevate it and give it out for a three, and that is good for Dane Goodwin. Kings in the first half were struggling from beyond the arc, and with that make, Stockton now 9 of 34 from downtown. Harrison is stripped by Comanche on ahead to Ford. Near corner, Kinjo, and his shot was blocked by Alex Fudge. Fudge got his fingers on it. Now Witherspoon will leave it back out. Ford locked in on him defensively. Now to Harrison. Harrison will run into Comanche along the baseline, and they'll get Comanche for the foul here. Lewis almost had it knocked away. Gets it to Fudge, and now to Harrison off a screen. Down low to Fudge, turns around with 1 second, and great touch there by Alex Fudge along the baseline. Had literally a second to spare, and quickly put it up and in. (99-78) Stockton. Akinjo's got to put a floater up and in. And Fudge was in the lane trying to draw some contact. He drew the contact but didn't draw the whistle. Harrison to the near wing to Witherspoon, and that's off the mark. Rebound deflects to Fudge. And now the Lakers will reset. Harrison blows by the defense and scoops it off the glass. Can't get it to go. Hodge almost had the offensive rebound, but it's gathered in by the Kings. And ahead to Goodwin, a right corner three, and it's short, gets his own miss. Lays it down low for Comanche, and he stuffs it through. So Goodwin gets his own miss. Chance Comanche with authority. Rocks the rim. 103-78, Stockton. Harrison off the dribble to Fudge. Fudge trying to find some daylight, does, and scores. Get it to Akinjo to his left. A floater is good. Akinjo got right between the circles there, and that floater was true. Kings lead by 25, and now near corner Lewis with a three. Akinjo drives with the left hand and is blocked from behind. I believe it was Fudge who got the block. And now ahead to Hodge, and he'll slow it down in the hands of Witherspoon. To Harrison. Lewis, lift fake on a three, kicks it out, and now Witherspoon from the far wing is short. Goodwin to Akinjo, and now to Burton. So we're getting toward about 5.5 minutes to play here in this one. Comanche out to Ford. Ford goes off the dribble. Ford gets by Witherspoon and finishes the layup. This is Witherspoon for three, and that is good. Akinjo to Ford. Jordan back to Akinjo. Jordan Ford all by himself. Yeah, that's a bit too strong. Lewis, shot fake, takes it to the rim and is fouled. Now Labissiere and Terrell are back on the floor for the Kings. Akinjo and Burton will check out. Lewis connects on the free throw, the 1 for 2. Kings lead is 19 as Ford passes across the timeline and then gets it back. Labissiere. Ford. And he tried to lob for Labissiere, but too much traffic. The ball is loose. Bodies fall to the floor. There's going to be a loose ball foul here, looks like on the Kings and on Jordan Ford. Third personal on Ford, third team foul on the Kings. Hodge trying to get to the paint is denied, kicks it out this wing instead for three, and that is off the mark. And the Kings get the rebound, and there's going to be a foul here on Maxwell Lewis. By the way, Vincent Valerio Bodon shot that for the Lakers, seeing his first minutes. Ford. That's a good one. Now Labissiere trying to drive it to the paint, turns around for about 12 feet, feathers it through. Velvety touch there from Labissiere. And now Lewis out to Bodon, and that will not go for him. Vincent Valerio Bodon attempting another three, and is off the mark on that as well. Damian Baugh is also on the floor for the first time for the Lakers. Ledoux into the paint, falling away, may have been partially blocked by Fudge. And Valerio Bodon with the loose ball. Now to Fudge, who was fouled on his way to the 10. And that's going to be on Dane Goodwin. Fudge gets 2 points with the one free throw. Labissiere from beyond the right elbow, unable to convert. This is Baugh to Valerio Bodon, now to Lewis. Good bounce pass to Baugh from Valerio Bodon, and Baugh with the finish. TCU connection there, by the way. They both played for the Horned Frogs at TCU, both Valerio Bodon and Baugh. We'll have a break at the next whistle for immediate timeout, our last one. Labissiere to Ford. Terrell up top to Ledoux. And now to Ford in the corner, driving baseline, had the ball knocked away, and coming away with it, Hodge. Hodge crosses over. Hodge through the defense, leaves it for Fudge, who finger rolls up and in. 109-94 Stockton. And we're ticking toward the 2-minute mark. Goodwin shot fake. Out to Ledoux for three. That's too strong as we go under 2 minutes. Now a long pass ahead to Hodge, and Hodge finishes. That was a nice look there from Baugh, and that will bring us into the timeout. They take it at the stoppage with under 2 minutes to play. So our final meeting, and the Kings looking for a win in their home opener. And they're a minute 55 away from it. Goodwin to Ford. 10 to shoot for Jordan Ford. Off Labissiere's screen to Goodwin, back to Ford. Terrell for three, and too strong. And skying for the miss is Damian Baugh, who goes behind the back and then spins toward the goal. Can't finish though, and that is going to be basket interference, I believe. Yeah. So Fudge interfered with it while it was still on the rim, and the Kings will get it back with a minute 26 to go. Labissiere out to Ford, shot fake, step to his left for three, and he sinks it. An always pure stroke from Jordan Ford. Lewis a shimmy. As we tick under a minute, Lewis has a step on Ledoux, lays it up and in, and it runs into Ford, and they'll get Ford for a blocking foul. I think maybe Jordan was inside the restricted area there. And Ford getting clarification from J.D. Rawls, the official. I don't know, I couldn't see what J.D. Rawls told Jordan Ford, but Ford asked, was I in that restricted area? I couldn't see what the answer was as Rawls had his back to us. It's a 10-point game with under a minute to go. Kings have led by as many as 25. The Lakers led by as many as 8 in the first half. A distance pass for Hodge, now to Lewis. Crossed the way to Valerio Bodon, who dunks it home. And now Terrell will navigate to the front court, leave it for Ford. 12 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock as Ford will bleed some clock, and he's going to be fouled on a reach by Fudge. So the Lakers have battled back here to get it to within 8, but time is not their friend right now. This will be a side out of bounds for the Kings. And they go to the backcourt to Ford. Goodwin for the exclamation point. Can't get it to go, and now the Lakers have 10 seconds. And a pass toward the perimeter, knocked away, deflected, and cradled by Jordan Ford. And the Stockton Kings win in their home opener this afternoon here at Adventist Health Arena. So Stockton with the win. They led by as